Greetings, my little patients, and welcome back to Plague Knight Plays, the Plague of Shadows. I, of course, am your Dr. Plague Knight, and here is my prescription for this episode. So, in the last episode, we took down the king and the pauper, or the comedian and the tragic fool, and it seems a new path has opened up for us. So, we have 3 new ways that we can go. Oh, but the choices. Where do we go first? I'm feeling a bit explosive. So, off to the Explodatorium we go. Let's get volatile. Lucky.
Oh, jeez, Plague Knight, we really messed up. You left us in charge and we failed you. Everything's going haywire and there's an intruder afoot. Watch out! Ah!
This is what you get for letting an intruder into my Explodatorium. We have business to attend to. I do forget that I lay a lot of flame traps around. What can I say? I love a good flame. Whoa! Now then, let's get through this Explodatorium, shall we? We have to take care of this intruder that has so rudely entered our midst. We best do it quick. Otherwise, I might go a little more crazy than I already am. I will say this new tool of ours is quite fun. Now let's see what this fish bomb can do in combat. It seems to crawl across the ground before it could explode. Quite a useful tool. I could very much use it. It would be nice if I didn't fall into a pit immediately. I'll let him live this time, just so I can get to this intruder a lot faster. Let's blow up these patches of dirt, and let's move, shall we? And quickly, we don't want the combustible flames to get to us. Combustible flames are never a good thing to deal with when you have limited health and resources. I could use some extra health in all honesty, as I appear to be losing it a lot faster. But then again, I am taking a lot more risks. 'Tis the thing. Taking many risks will let you some good rewards some days, but in other times, you'll just make a fool of yourself. And that's never a good thing, no. Not at all. Oh, seems I got some health. Might as well use these tonics to get some back. Always a good thing, after all. I do have the moniker of taking your medicine. I should be doing such. Now then, let's get up there and let's move. Alright, checkpoint achieved. There seems to be a path that leads upwards. Is there any alternative path that we can take? Because there is a way down. It seems it's blocked off to us. Not for long! That block doesn't seem to get blown up. And supposing it's a solid. Also, while this powder is useful, I might stick with the component powder for a bit, simply because it makes a bigger boom! Now then, there's a treasure, and a coin. So it seems like we've made our way over there in an unorthodox fashion. Then again, I am one for the unorthodox. Oh, a music sheet. I suppose 500 extra gold pieces would be good. Apologies if I seem a bit crazier than usual, a bit more focused. Some days I'm a bit perky. Other days, I just want to blow up everything in my path. That is one of these days. Oh, to be a free-spirited alchemist. Free-spirited and insane, of course. Seems that we've got one of those alternate path dealies. I wonder where this will lead, and what sort of useless trinket I'll discover. Maybe said trinket will allow Chester to give me something new, something useful for my troubles. Or I could fall in another pit and die. That's always a possibility. Falling into a pit, falling into a pit, falling into a pit. Let's go back to my good old black powder. Black powder just explodes on contact. Much more useful, don't you think? Definitely a useful powder to have on standby. and unfortunately, I've lost my tonics. So, I'm going to have to resort to being more careful and more vigilant. Also, I must admit, fighting my own henchman was not on the agenda today. But it's something I'm contending with, because I just fought one. Carefully watch the flames. Deal with this little bugger. Let the spikes fly up, because those will instantly kill you. Don't be fooled by their appearance. They are deadly. Much like anything in this explodatorium of mine. I should have taken my own advice there. Mental note, my little patients. Do not set your fuse off too soon. You might blow yourself up and end up in a spike pit. And you wouldn't want that now, would you? No. You wouldn't want that at all. Because then you'd go back and you'd die. And that's never a good thing. No. Never a good thing, no. Back to here again. And a soar through the sky. Kaboom! I love blowing things up. Have you noticed? Why did I fall there? Of all the times to fall, why was it there? Why did I fall there? I don't know. But I'm not happy about it. No, I'm not. I'm not happy. Oh! Good to know that we could just switch those weapons on the fly. Might as well use this. Could get some health back right quick with this. Would always be a good thing, wouldn't it? Get some additional health points. Fly. Shame I lost my gold. But such is the norm when you're a little bit crazy. It's normal though. One must be careful when launching their explosions. Wait for the moment. Nope. Oh! The small ones don't kill you. They merely injure you. It's the big ones that kill you. Remember that, folks. I'm going to be stuck here all episode if I don't move my tiny plague knight butt! I'm not happy with this turn of events. I don't like being stuck. See, being stuck is like trying to solve an alchemical reaction without the right component. You're just stuck, meandering through the same things over and over and over, working with the same calculations, doing the same pouring, the same exploding. And while I like an explosion or two, it's not fun when you're doing the same ones over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. See? That's much better. I guess my timing was a little off. My shovel goomins. Yes, shovel goomins. Well, they're shovel goominians, but still, I'm allowed to mispronounce things every now and again. And of course the spider cauldron. Because what's worse than a spider but a spider with acid? Those are always fun to use. Always trips up the enemies. And then, it scares them too. I am an evil one, aren't I? I guess that's why the enchantress brought me into the Order of No Quarter in the first place. An alchemy coin. I have no need for another piece of gold. I have plenty of that as it is. And unfortunately, I've just broken my tonic. I really should have thought these fire jet locations a bit more thoroughly through. Oh well, this means I have better dry cleaning. And if you don't understand that joke, well, then I think you're a little lost. Anyways, moving forward. There are gems that lead over here, but why? It's as if they're leading me down a path, but there's no path there at all. I do not like deception, unless I'm the one doing the deceiving. Kinda like now. These poor simpletons of the Order have no idea what I'm doing. The Spectre, or shall I call him the Tragic Fool, thought he had an idea of what I had in store, but really, he's just as thick as the foolish king. A secret pathway that unfortunately I can't access because I blew up! But it's okay. I got the relic, so I don't need to go down that path again. I can just move forward without a second thought. And of course blow up these rats. It's a shame I'm blowing up my own rats. But sometimes, for the greater good of science, we make sacrifices, don't we, my little patients? I'm going to need to take some calming medication. I'm getting a little bit crazy for my own good. I'm not sure where I got these weird demon bunny things. They are an interesting addition to the Explodatorium, don't you think? I think they make good pets, but unfortunately I haven't really tamed them, so that's why they're a little bit on the rabbit side. Get it? Rabbit? 'Cause they're rabbits! Now then, let's get the golden mouse, blow open the thing properly this time. Get rid of these things so they don't bother me anymore. Ride the Blair lid. Let's blow up the path. Good! What do we have here? A lot of red gems, which are worth quite a bit. And a green knight. As if these guys weren't annoying enough, now they come in a multitude of colors. What are they? Night Rangers? Oh, it's that Chester fellow. Yes, you're boring me with your little speech again. What's this? The Staff of Surging. Up an X, eh? Whoa! It's like a little aerial thing. I like it. So once I'm in the air, I'm airborne. With the explosion, I can then fly up and get a little extra airtime. Or, if I do it the other way around, I do the surge and then explode, I can maintain longer airtime. Like so. I mean, not like so, but you get the idea. Still, a very useful tool. I will have to make great use of this. First, get my health back. I want that coin. I want to get more of Mona's, well, my assistant's experiments. She does make some great things, doesn't she? I'm not going to harp on it for very long, because apparently you all think, I don't know why I said you too. There's many more of you who have this opinion. Many of you seem to think that I have affections towards Mona, and you would be mistaken. I have no affections towards this woman, apart from the affection that she is a very useful and very smart person. I do not have any romantic affiliations towards Mona. She is my assistant, and she is nothing more than that. So, keep your perverted thoughts to yourself. I will have none of it here. And unfortunately, it seems in my attempts to destroy this thing, I died. Though what is one of my lower assistants doing messing around with my potion bottles? That is mutinous. I will not have it. Not in my Explodatorium. Ah, yes, he got into the Yeti potion. Quite a useful thing, really. Turns you into a Yeti of disproportionate powers. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to take down said Yeti. Oh great, it's going into the secondary cabinet. Such a waste. It's so hard to find good help these days. That's why I'm proud to have Mona as such a caring assistant. She doesn't do things like that to ruin the Explodatorium. She's a good assistant, loyal and true. Don't get any funny ideas. This surging thing is quite useful. I will have plenty of ways to utilize it in the future. Oh, but this night is certainly getting on my beak. Oh, and before you ask, no, I am not a bird. I just prefer the plague garb. It fits given how I administer medicine to my dear little patients, including all of you. I do hope you've been taking your medicine. Otherwise, I'll have to pay you all a secondary visit to make sure. And you wouldn't want that now, would you? Secrets afoot. Going to need to take some of these tonics. Much better. The green coin. I want the green coin. I'm going to get that green coin with a with a blast and a surge. Again, very useful tool. Something tells me there's a secret afoot, and I was correct. Down, then up. Down, then up. A simple pattern of flames. Lots of gold. We need to hold on to this. Down. Okay, we're good. Now, up the ladder. I really did make it difficult for people to get in here. if anyone's going to invade my Explodatorium, I'm going to make sure they work for it first. There's a green coin. Ouch! Make sure I can get it. Ow! Without killing myself in the process. I could explode my way over there, and then surge, and no, that didn't work out well. Let's try this again. Well, first things first, we're gonna have to take care of those evil bunnies. Yee! Ah! It's always the second one. Could I actually get there without falling down to the other room, please? Oh, of course I could die. That's always a fun thing, isn't it? It's my own fault for being such a simpleton. But then again, I do make some mistakes from time to time. It's very normal in the profession. At least I think so. Don't you agree, loyal little patients of mine? Oh well, gotta move forward. Without killing myself 6 ways to Sunday. Okay, back up. Okay, just get to the food. We're going to need the house. Take out the bunny. Now down we go, nice and easy. Stay in the middle. Now down the ladder we go. Now, this should be as easy as 1, 2, and 3. Good. Another checkpoint. There's a secret here. It's very obvious considering there's an indentation in the wall. Oh, I forgot. I laid bombs out in case someone decided they needed a food break. And they would get met with nothing but a boom! I should take that tonic. Extra health is mighty useful, don't you think? Have treasures aplenty. My goo minions are a bit on the simple side, aren't they, folks? Although I'm a bit on the simple side as well. Falling to my death is never a fun thing. Never, 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 never. Surge, blow up the minion, and move forward. Now, let's surge forward again. Blow that up. Blow that up. Surge up. Get rid of the spider cauldron. And let's move forward. Getting some big, big jumps along the way. It's just a shame that I keep messing up. Although I am thankful that particular screw-up did not involve me dying. Because, I don't know if you know this, folks, but if you're under that lid and not dealing with invincibility frames, you will die. It's quite a dangerous thing. Of course it's something I came up with, but still, one must be careful. You don't want to die, do you? Ooh, a tonic and full health. Lovely. So who has dared to invade my home? Let us find out, shall we? But first, since there's a secret here, so she can't get to it! I hear footsteps. Someone's near. Leave me alone. Of course it would be the shovel simpleton.
Show yourself, Plague Knight. Your trickery will not stop me.
Trickery? The fruits of my research are no mere trick. Boom! Now let's have a lesson, shall we? I promise. It'll be enlightening. Let's blow this stupid knight to smithereens, shall we? Oh, this knight certainly has pushed my last buttons. Seems he's got some sort of anchor. I wonder, did one of the other knights... Did they give him that weapon, or did he steal it off of them? This is a question I'm going to have to ask when I get to... Oh, the sea simpleton. Yes, a sea simpleton, because he lives in a submarine. And he does spend most of his time underwater anyway. He's got a mighty powerful horn as well. He has quite a few trinkets and baubles, doesn't he? He's reflecting my bombs right back at me. I'm not a fan of that development. Where does he get all those weapons? I'm curious. I will have to pilfer some of them. I'm going to make sure to destroy him post-haste. He is quite challenging, I'll give him that. Then again, that is why he is the hero of this little adventure, isn't it? I don't like heroes like him bolstering all of their bravado. That's all it is, really, is bravado. And they all know it. They all know it's just a simple bit of bravado that pushes them forward. They have no real confidence, especially that Black Knight. Oh, how I despise him! I'm allowing my anger to get the best of me because it motivates me to fight. And with him on the ropes and I on the ropes, there can be only one victor, and it is me! I am the victor in this fight. I am the one who wins. And I am the one who receives his essence. The essence of a hero! A sneaky one. Looks like I'm not victorious today. I'll allow this turn of events. For now. I will get the better of him. Oh, watch as he slips the night away. Unassuming. Thought you'd get away with your essence, did you? I always find a way. Sleeping like a blue baby. What a fool. He should have kept his eyes open. I had to stop by the Explodatorium to see my addle-brained minions in order. And you'll never believe who was in there, wrecking my lab! Shovel Knight? Impossible! You read my mind! I don't know, it's weird. From my limited interaction with him, he just seems to love busting up glassware. So, what are we working on? Well, first of all, I happen to have some more of those green coins. I think this should be enough to work with. Let's cook something up, shall we? Alright, what have you got for me, Mona? What have you concocted with all of these cipher coins? An orbit casing? Whoa! Let's grab one of those. It spins around and pierces through walls, does it? Quite useful. And a sentry fuse. I suppose I can try this out. Let's see. Orbit casing. Oh, I love the way it looks, especially with the 4 little glass vials on the side. Now, for a sentry fuse. Nyeh! I love how they rotate. And I love how each thing has a different effect. Very nice. Now, where's the idiot Percy? I've got sheet music for him, and I might as well give it to him. Whoa! Fascinating how it just stays there for a good while. Alright. What a blockhead. At least it's another 1,000 to work with. Now let's see what the bird brain has to give. Oh, it just tells me my stats. Yes, I've already spoken to you. I don't want to speak to you again. Do you have anything that's worth my while? An alchemical power upgrade. I don't have enough gold for that. I'm going to have to get more gold. This episode does feel a bit on the lengthy side. Doing another level would be a bit on the weird side, wouldn't it? But ending it here feels superfluous. Wait a minute. Who is this child? Let's see. I thought I heard someone. Hey, you! With the bird mask! I know all about you! You're a legendary alchemist! I'm a hero, too! I'll have you know. A hero in training, of course! You look like someone I can trust, so I'll let you in on a huge secret. I have a crush on a girl. Does this child ever stop talking? You know how to brew love potions, right? How about this? If I can beat you in a friendly sparring match, I don't have the time to play around with you, kid. Oh, come on, you big stick in the mud. If you win, I'll tell you my funniest joke. As if I have interest in your jokes. However, the combat will definitely prove useful in my research. It seems there are different types of heroes in the land these days. Though I question the logistics of his hair. How does he keep it so spiky? Is that just a thing with heroes these days? Do they all have spiky hair? This is why why I prefer to wear a mask. Masked heroes, or masked villains, are much more intriguing, don't you think? This orbit casing is useful, however, I seem to be taking a lot of unnecessary damage. Hopefully... Oh! Wait a minute. I blew up, but I defeated him? What a lucky streak! And it was caught on the surveillance footage! Oh, how wonderful. Well, you beat me fair and square. Guess I'm gonna have to woo my beloved the old-fashioned way. Win some, lose some. Well, whatever. It's telling a joke time. How many tickles does it take to make an octopus laugh? 10 tickles! 10 tickles? 10 tickles! Oh, how devious! Yeah! It's a Reese original. Just remember, Knight's Code, 55th vow. Mirth marks worth. I will admit, the joke was rather humorous. I'll give the kid a pass. This combat style was interesting. Definitely not the same. Definitely not good to use the orbit casings, though. A bit dangerous, in my opinion. Next time, definitely more of a straightforward casing. Though this does give me an excuse to go back to Percy, get more gold, and buy something else for Mona. Although, the alchemical upgrade would prove useful in the future. A permanent upgrade. Yes. Though it pains me, I will use it to get this upgrade. Oh, that is much more useful now I think about it. Though, if memory serves, I do have enough for the remote fuse and the long fuse. Though I think the remote fuse will be more useful. Okay. That'll be all, Mona. Regrettably. Yes, I do have the float casing, but I'm gonna stick with orbit for a bit. Now then, the remote fuse. Let's see how this works. Oh! Huh. Interesting. It seems that I can only launch one at a time before it blows up again. Fascinating. I guess before we wrap this up, we can go to the armor outpost, which is behind a catapult. Okay, what's all this about?
Just in time. I've set our coordinates directly to a faraway trove of treasure and armament. Best of all, it's completely unguarded.
I want to believe you, Percy, but our last direct flight was directly into the ocean. I can't afford another set of waterlogged bombs.
Fear not, friend. I've quadruple-checked my numbers. I just need to change out the torsion rod. That's a cheap fix. Only 50 cipher coins. A pittance for our institution, yes?
No.
Not a patron of arts sciences. Maybe Mona wants to fly through the clouds instead.
Use her name in vain like that again and I'll blast you 6 ways to Sunday, you annoying horse. Now then, where does this building lead? I am curious. There are some patrons in here. Could I perhaps cause a bit of chaos? I could, now I think about it. How come I'm behind the building? There's a ladder here. The shovel simpleton. What is he up to? His actions do not make much sense. I guess I can't approach this from... There seems to be another person wanting to battle. However, I'll save that for another episode. We've done enough. The Explodatorium proved to be quite dangerous, and that Ree's child was formidable. So tune in next time as I fight this rather burly-looking figure. But until then, thank you all so very much for watching. If you enjoyed this, please leave a like and a comment in the boxes below, letting me know your favorite moments from this adventure. Also be sure to subscribe, hit the notification bell, and make sure all notifications are turned right on, so you know when I am venturing further into the land and blowing up more of my supposed compatriots. Also share this video around. Your continued viewership and support is greatly appreciated. And a very special thanks to the Tier 2 and Tier 3 Patreon supporters. Those being Sebastian Canino, Erin Lena, Darcy Williams, Angelique De La Rouge, Jessie Barbo 6, and 475s, Nagi Oki, Mickey War, Marty Clarvite, Jesse Alvarez, Grimmy Leon, Ruby the Wolf, Hardy Wolf, and Katie Honey Jade. If you'd like to support the Patreon family as well as get videos 24 hours in advance, check the link in the description below to our Patreon. And with all that said, this has been Plague Night, and be sure to take your medicine for next time. Farewell.